channel. Today I would like to talk about the very interesting and the topic that most of the seafarers we face during the sailing period. So the topic I decided to choose the talk about that the challenges we faced on boats and my personal experience during the sailing period. So this is the challenges the most of the common seafarer faced during the sailing period. So I point out few of the challenges that every seafarer faced during the sailing periods and my personal experience what I have faced during the 15 months of sailing on board. So few of them experience I will talk about in this video. So if you new to this channel, please subscribe. So let's talk about the common challenges that most of the seafarers faced during the sailing period is that like rough weather. The rough weather is the situation that every seafarer has to face during their sailing period. So this rough weather normally that happens when there is a pressure difference in the different parts of the ocean region, then that generates the rough weather. So because of the rough weather, the ship starts rolling and pitching. So rolling and pitching, that means ships rotates longitudinally and athwart ships. Because of that, many of the seafarers face the seasickness. So one of the most common problem faced by the most of the seafarers is that the rough weather. So as my personal experience, the rough weather I have faced that one time I was sailing from Singapore to Bangladesh, Bangladesh, Chittagong, the most common port in the Bangladesh, Chittagong. So during that time, the sailing period, one time got one cyclone, that Amphan cyclone, that hits the eastern part of the India, that was around our vessel. So the captain had decided to berth our ships, not berth. That means he decided to drift our vessel during the coastal side of the Andaman and Nicobar Island. So that time the cyclone was so dangerous that it hits the eastern parts of the India like Bangladesh and West Bengal parts of the India, that damaged so many places, and that will danger for the many human beings also. So that the common challenges faced by the every seafarer. That my personal experience, I was sailing from Singapore to Chittagong. During that sailing period, one cyclone, that name was Amphan cyclone, that was hitting near the eastern side of the India. So the company get communicated with the captains, and after that confusion, sometimes the captain decided to drift our vessels near the Andaman and Nicobar Island. So we wait there one day, 2 days. After that, we sail back to the Chittagong. So this one is the most common problem faced by the most of the seafarers, that the rough weather. So this one. This one, the recent incident, as you guys are aware about the express pearl that sailing from India to Sri Lanka caught a fire near the Sri Lankan coast. The one container vessel, newly built container vessel, that 2020 built, and caught fire and completely burned out. So this one, the recent incident that happened at sea, that the express pearl caught fire and completely burned out. So this one, emergencies on boats. So this one also another challenge, part of the challenges you can face, that anybody can face on boats. Another problem faced by the seafarer is that challenges, that's very difficult to handle that challenges. It's like emergencies on boats. So there may be different type of emergencies. It may be fire, it may be grounding, it may be flooding of cargo holds. So different emergencies. So you have to ready to handle these situations and these challenges. So as a seafarers, you may be anytime face these challenges. So you have to ready about the challenges. So as my personal experience, I have faced one challenge, that flooding of the cargo hold. So actually that we were sailing from Singapore to Vietnam, and as you guys know that every morning the bosun has to take sounding of the cargo holds, different sounding pipes. So one day morning went bosun 6 a.m. in the morning. He went to the different places to take the sounding. After that, he went to the cargo hold, and he found that the cargo hold is completely filled with water. After he rushed to the bridge and informed the chief officer. After the chief officer informed the master, after that he go for inspection by themselves, and he found that the cargo hold is completely filled with water. Actually, the problem was that there is a leakage in the double bottom tank. So because of that, something happened that the cargo hold is completely filled with water. That's the challenges that chief officer and captain has to face during that sailing period. So it's very difficult to handle that situation. After every crew and every even captain, master, chief engineer, everybody run to the cargo hold, and they try to evacuate that water, take out the water by different pumps. So he used different techniques to how to solve this problem. So this challenges, as my personal experience, I talked about that the cargo hold was completely filled with water. So you may be face any kind of challenges, like maybe flooding, maybe fire. As we know, we carry different of hazardous cargo on boards. So there may be any reactions, and it may get caught fire. So you have to handle the situation and how to deal with that different emergencies. This one is the common challenges that most of the seafarers face during the sailing period. So I am just pointing out the challenges what we can face and what we are facing normally by seafarers. The challenges, that's the very difficult to handle that challenges. So now let's talk about another challenge that we faced by the seafarer. As you guys know that at ships we work on the different cultures, different nationality crew. So the challenges was the crew environment. So you have to work with different nationalities and with different thinkings and their cultures. So this challenge is also common that most of the seafarers face. If you get like different nationalities and different cultures and different thinkings. So that challenge is also, you can say that it's also parts of challenges that faced by the seafarer, that you have to work with different nationalities, and you have to settle there, like you have to work for 4 months to 5 months like a family with different nationalities. So this kind of, you can say that another parts of the challenges that we faced by the most of the seafarers. Another challenge that we faced by the seafarer, as you guys know that at ships we work on the different cultures, different nationality crew. So the challenges was the crew environment. So you have to work with different nationalities and with different thinkings and their cultures. So this challenge is also common that most of the seafarers face. If you get like different nationalities and different cultures and different thinkings. So that challenge is also, you can say that it's also parts of challenges that faced by the seafarer, that you have to work with different nationalities, and you have to settle there, like you have to work for 4 months to 5 months like a family with different nationalities. So this kind of, you can say that another parts of the challenges that we faced by the most of the seafarers. Another challenge that faced by the most of the seafarer, that homesickness. As we know that we stay on boats almost 4 to 6 months at sea. So we are staying away with your family as a long duration. So it's common that you have feeling of the homesickness. So this one the most common challenges that faced by the seafarer. To avoid this homesickness, I will suggest you that you keep yourself busy on boats. You utilize your free times, like you have free times, you go gym and you can exercise, and if you have too much free time, you can enjoy your daytime by watching movies and watching some TV series and some documentary. Always positive, and do meditate yourself, do meditation. This one also the most common challenge faced by the seafarers, that the homesickness. So I would suggest be positive and stay motivated and keep yourself busy during the sailing period of time. So this one all about the challenges we talked about, we faced at sea. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and thank you very much.